This box contains a laptop computer stand. You can see the model numbers here. And I'm going to be putting this computer and hard disk on it. You can see that my TV tray is a little small, and this is much bigger, almost twice the size here, 29 inches by 24. Okay, so I'll get this opened up and we'll see what's inside. So I got the box open, and here's what it looks like when you freshly open it. There's the assembly instruction sheet. Should be pretty easy to put together. And the various parts. Metal bracket. A couple of wheels. And the other pair of wheels. This must be the lift lever. Here is one of the supports. This must be the legs that sit on the floor. This eye-shaped thing. And here's the vertical post that goes on that support, on that leg assembly. Little tool bin with the fasteners. And the tabletop down there. Here's all the parts laid out for the assembly. Okay, all the wheels are on. Double wheels. I want to show you some detail here. There's two nuts here. There's a large lower one and a small fixed skinny one, and this wrench is really low profile in order to fit in there. Although you do have to have some care because the wrench can get between the top nut and the wheel and slip out and make it a little harder to put together. But there we go. All the wheels are on. So next up is the central pole to install with the long screws. You can see this hex wrench is actually a Phillips drive on one end and hex on the other. I don't know what size. It's a metric size, and it fits these cap head bolts pretty well. The tray support's in place now. 4 bolts. Here, 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 and here. I did actually remove this cap before I put the tray support on, which is exactly what the instruction tells you to do. Take that off first. And it went on real easy. This lever will enable you to raise the table or push it down if you want. There's the plunger button there. So this sits in here like this. And that lever will push down on there. You can see that there's a little bracket here. We'll drive 2 screws through there into the tabletop right here. So I'm just tightening the last screw. This is a Phillips head screw, and you can see that it's a little harder to apply the pressure on the short end of this hex tool. I may come in later and retighten these with a real screwdriver. But there's 4 screws here, 2 to hold the lever on over here, and then 4 more on the back. Once you get a couple in, the rest are pretty easy to line up. And it looks like I have this completely set up. So there we are, all set up. You can see that this table is quite a bit higher than my TV tray. maybe 4 or 5 inches. And this is in the table's lowest position. I'll raise it up and wow, look at that. So that's pretty high now. Good for standing. Right about crooked elbow height for me. So I'll put that computer over here on this tabletop and start using it and let you know what I think of it. One other thing to note, 2 of the wheels have locks on them, which I didn't pay attention to when I assembled it. Here's one. And I put the other one back there. Probably should have put them both on the front or the back, but I think it probably would have worked better had I put them both on the front. So I think I'll move that one up here so I can have access to both locks from the same spot without having to go around the table.